All right, since you okay,
But listen to me, because you assuming stuff.
I ain't assume nothing. It's ask a question. How you determine?
What I'm trying to tell you, you just be quiet for a second. Now we went to court. I beat the thing in court.
That brother, that's fine. I don't care about the rest of. I all I ask is one simple question. If it was nothing to determine, I'm fine with that, bro. I'm
All
not
right.
against it,
Because all I'm saying to you is that shit happens.
brother. Listen, there's order. Okay, we don't live in a chaos society. There's order as well. And there's no chaos going on unless if everyone is gonna kill themselves up. Okay? There's an order society put in place. There's land that we have laws on. There's the order society. And
That's
all I
what,
was asking, maybe there was some type of order supposed to be there. If it wasn't, it wasn't, bro. I'm not against if you don't have no type of rules or order there. I'm not against that.
another case in point. I
Hey
was
guys, I just wanted to
Basic
say greetings to everybody. How y'all doing over here?
all right,
greetings.
all right.
Basically, what he's saying, how do you determine? You couldn't. That's why now he learned his lesson, and I bet you he ID. But the point of the matter is, you can't tell nowadays that a kid, some kids, because they look, older. They look very older. But he telling you he learned this lesson. He beat his case because he didn't know. So what we're basically saying is hard to tell that some kids are some people that claim to be older, not older as they is until you start,
I,
asking them questions and being around them long enough to be like, oh no, she act like this or he act like this. He too young and start asking questions, but you can't tell off no chat line
brother, sister, I
or
understand.
somebody come in your store right away. Oh, you just old,
I understand. All right, so definitely tonight, we like to talk on some, some things that more tangible on how we could just do for the community, or we have any service that we could definitely provide, or any ideas we could give that definitely could help the community, of our people. Because a lot of times, we talk on stuff that's kind of like a little up in the air, but it doesn't really, fall down on earth for the people to grab onto it. So if any guys that's on, y'all probably could introduce yourself and definitely give your take on what y'all think that's best, or your ideas on what's best to help. I don't know if you want to start out, brother Omar.
Yeah. Make the question a little bit clearer.
All right, what you think, from your opinion, is best to help someone gauge themselves in the right direction?
In the right direction about what?
As far as life being positive. I mean,
Uh,
brother, is really be creative. I mean, I want you to use your own mind. I don't want to really direct you either. I want you to see what you see, that you live on this planet, but everyone else.
the thing that I'm having an issue with is the right direction. You
All
know,
right,
the
brother.
right.
Don't want use your own thought. Okay, forget my right direction. You live on this planet too. You live in an area on the planet. So use your own sight and what you think that is good. You think that could better this planet.
Okay. Why don't you give me your version first, and then I can piggyback off of that.
All right, brother Muhammad, do you want to jump in?
Okay, but just clarify the question one more time. You want us to give you what?
Yeah, guys.
If
All right, so I'll start off. Right.
you drop us off in a dark area and say, now this way is east.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'll start off. All right. My thing is that I'm all about the conscious and subconscious, right? That's my biggest topic in the five senses, the basic five senses to life. To realize that you're touching reality. right? Now, I know there's more than five senses, but I'm looking at those ones that you touch in reality. So that's what get you know, that's what allow you to eat, get food in your mouth, water you drink, clothing on your back, things that you gotta be able to survive. And I always believe that, a direction in life, you also gotta look at yourself and be aware in the present, in the moment, what's going on, what's happening. And if you don't like your direction, you gotta definitely sit back and set a tangible plan. How do I
Oh
change this
shit!
direction? Wait, hey, brother, hold on. I don't think you realize we could hear all that, but all right. Anyway, so I was saying definitely you have to have something that's tangible where you could put on paper. Like something we have ideas, which is good, but I think we should write things down. The reason why I said because when it's in your head, I mean it's a good idea, but it's still not in the physical world. So writing something down make it more physical because now you could see it. You could use your one of your five senses, see and touch it, feel it. So you could look at something every day to say, this is where I want to go. And whatever direction the person want to go, that's up to them. And sometimes it be hard. Sometimes you may feel you can't even go that direction. So you might have to go get aid. I mean, from a family. Maybe you don't have a family. Maybe you gotta go another direction. Maybe to the government. Maybe to a friend. But the thing is this: sometimes you may not feel there's a way, but the first way is in your head. Why I say that? Because everything starts with imagination. Imagination has to be put on paper. Once you write it on paper and start putting that inside your being, there, feeling emotion, that friend you didn't have, then magically, and I'm just going to use that word loosely, which is not really magic, you actually sending the energy out to the universe, which is literally true because electrical magnetic feel is actually going from you from a thought that you produce. And that can land on someone else and actually come back to you. Like some people may walk up to man, you know what? Something told me to give you this $100. That happens to people almost every day. Hey man, what? Someone told me to see if you need some help. They look at you and say, you know what? No, let me see if I can get this person in a better position. Because you sending that out there, and that's very important to do that. So that's the direction I'm saying, brothers. I want y'all to be creative with your own mind as well, too, on what you see people could do to make a better life for themselves moving forward.
Okay. I'm gonna pass it off to Brother Muhammad.
I heard, brother, they make a lot of noise, Omar. So you might have to. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
you go first, brother Omar. I got my girls with me,
Oh,
and
okay.
so yeah. So that's what background noise. I got my girls, but go ahead because I didn't get to hear everything that
Uh,
brother Jess was saying because I'm driving right now.
oh, okay.
So go ahead, and by the time you finish, I'll have a better understanding of what we're talking about.
Okay. That's the problem with Brother Justice. He don't really. It, it's really, really.
He's still ain't make it clear.
brother Omar, what's going on, brother? You
Mm,
got
mm, mm.
your mind.
You're talking about.
Okay, let's do this. Yeah, right.
Okay.
What's your solution on bettering black people life? Let me talk your language.
Okay. That's a good.
God damn.
Well, I mean, it was abstract, man. So, all right. Bettering black people as individuals or as group.
Whatever rocks your boat, brother.
Okay, I would definitely believe that. I mean, what you were saying makes sense. That if someone wants something, that they should uh, visualize it, write it down, and prepare a plan, a step by step plan that they can achieve what it is that they're trying to accomplish. And especially when it comes down to Black people, I think that that would be extremely necessary, because we are pretty much in a situation where we don't really, we haven't been in a position yet to really go about developing ourselves in the proper way. And I think that your suggestion is a good suggestion, in terms of having a plan. Well, first of all, you got to figure out what it is that you want, you know,
True.
and then once you figure out what it is that you want, then you should have a draw up a plan. And then after you draw your plan up, now you have what you want, you have your plan, you and just go after it.
I,
You know.
I totally agree with that. So, do you think that when you go after something, you need to have some type of like a prayer or some type of ritual you should be doing over and over again, or reading a book or anything like that, or do you just depend on your willpower?
Well, uh, most things, I mean, uh, you don't really gotta pray about it. You just go ahead and do it. Now, if you run into difficulties, or you run into something that where you say, okay, look, I can't go any further, then I can see someone sitting down and uh, contemplating, meditating, praying, whatever the case may be. Okay, in order to get what you want to accomplish. But I think it is more about action than it is about praying.
Right. Okay. Okay. I agree with that. Action does get things get things rocking and rolling.
What is this picture in the background?
Uh, Probably. That's a. Well, I don't know.
A lion?
Uh, a
Oh, you
lion.
didn't. You,
Kitty cat.
oh, you didn't put that there. Lion is a lion's den.
No, this is it's some of the platform, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Oh, it's not your platform.
Oh no, no, there's someone else's platform here. I'm trying to, you gotta be a traveling man sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, you gotta travel, man. You can't not be open to travel, right?
okay.
You gotta be willing to travel, right?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, yeah, whatever rocks somebody's boat.
So the power within oneself, right? Do you think that also can help others to be touched by it to help you in their endeavor?
The power in oneself
Yeah,
can help others.
to be touched. Yeah. Just like how someone would say, you know what? Something told me to give you this money or whatever the case may be.
Oh boy. Well, the reality is there's not much of that going on.
Mm.
Someone just giving you some money out of the air, and so I would suggest that people not sit back and wait on that to happen, because at that point you're leaving your life or your accomplishments in life to someone else.
Correct. Okay, so then when you have people that say, well, as a carbon race, they'll say, well, the white man did this, so this is why I'm in this position. How that works out then, since you just said that. Do you just continue blaming the white man, or do you make things happen?
Well, I I personally um, don't blame the white man for anything. I don't blame white people for anything.
Okay.
They do what they do. And I have to do what I do.
Okay. So what about when people say, well, you know what, God is gonna take care of it, or Yah, Yah will take care of it, or Allah, He'll lead me to things. Do you wait on that, or do you just go do it yourself?
I can well I can speak about me personally. I have my own personal connection with that which we call God, that which we call Allah, that which we call Source. And I'm not one to tell other folks how to handle their own personal beliefs in a creator. But myself personally, I believe that the creator gave me well, a person told me once this is what someone told me. They said that most people's view understanding of God is that God is like Superman. He swooped down in the nick of time and saved you. You know, I tend to look at it just a tad different. Is that I believe that God gives you a mind, He gives you emotions, He gives you a heart, He gives you legs, He gives you arms, He gives you hands, He gives you feet. You know, and that it is up to me to figure out my life and to go about getting what it is that I want to get. Now, if you had mentioned white people, if white people get in my way, then my suggestion is that they get out of my way, because if not, then it's upon me as a man to move them.
No, I was just saying it in a way where people uses that for excuse, or use it as a premise. Whichever direction they go, I'm not gonna hold nobody to one direction.
Mhm.
Whatever direction they choose to go, and this is why I'm in this stage, and this is why I can't get nowhere. However they want to look at it. So I don't want to make it look like they just being hold to one direction. Have a direction people
Well,
choose to go.
yeah. Well, I have to. What I have to do is deal with individual cases differently.
You're right.
You know, I mean, there are some people, maybe they're not emotionally mature enough, to deal with situations. So that might mean that maybe they need some emotional work in their life. Then you may have someone else who just don't have the knowledge base to accomplish what it is that they want to accomplish. So then it would behoove them to go and establish that knowledge base. And then once they establish that knowledge base, then make a move. But it's
I
but it's,
agree.
but it's all based on where individuals are.
That's true.
In other words, I don't want to take where I am and judge other people. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to judge them unjustly.
That's true.
Because if because now if someone, takes me and put me in that person's situation, not with my developed abilities, but put me in the same place intellectually, morally, emotionally, psychologically, that they are in, then I'm in a position to better understand where they are. But I can never understand where they are from where I am.
I mean, unless if you've been in that position already and you got out.
Now, even then, because are you duplicating their situation completely?
I mean, it would never be completely, but sometimes we could have a similar situation. So when you speak to a person and they start saying similar things, you can vibe with the person. You can feel, that vibe with them. And they can relate to you, especially if they are really relating to you. Now, if they not relating to you, I agree with you. But if they can actually say, yeah, that's really how I feel what you said, and you relating to them, they relating to you, that's what I'm speaking of.
Well, then the best I can do for that individual is share with them what I would do if I was in their situation. Now, perchance, if you see in what I would do something that you can do, then by all means, feel free because I give it to you freely.
Right. So how you feel about like people who uh you know born in certain situations where it's kind of violent stuff, and poverty is there, and they only understand that environment, and then some may look at them and say, well, they're less fortunate. How would one get them to realize there's more to it?
Well, the first thing one would have to do would be to show them a different situation, something different, because one can only deal with where they are. If like I said, if I've never had $1 million, there's no sense in you coming to me telling me anything about making $1 million. First of all, show me how to make 1,000. And then once I make that thousand becomes a reality to me. So now I can now make 1,000 because 1,000 is real. But if I can't make 1,000, my mind can't even fathom having 1 million. It's just too big a stretch. And that's the old saying that people set themselves up to fail.
Hmm. So how you think about the saying when they say you shoot for the stars and you land in the clouds or something? How you feel about that?
That was somebody putting together something clever to make some money.
Okay. Hmm. So how you feel about those who um is given, like especially there's people who just read out of certain books and they feel that, well, if they could follow this, life would just be great for me. And like, it could be any type of spiritual book or any other practical book. But just follow. Do you could just follow something, or you have to say to yourself, I need to be my own individual to make it happen.
Well, again, my suggestion, and it is only a suggestion, that a person can read a motivational book or a self-development book or whatever kind of book that one reads, but they should always start from their reality, because nine times out of ten, the person that wrote that book didn't do what they wrote. They just wrote that book in order, again, as a clever way for them to get paid.
Right, right. Like how you have music artists, right? Some of them be wearing like certain type of fashion, supposedly they call it,
Hmm.
but pants that kind of tear up, have holes in the pants and stuff.
Right.
And the kids and even adults, they see it and they'll say, "Oh, it's a fashion. Let me wear it." But the thing is, those artists, they're millionaires. So if they wear those stuff, that doesn't hurt them as a human being per se in their brand because they're already a millionaire. But then
Hmm.
you have that person who, could be in poverty and who could be middle class or barely making it. They feel because they see it, it seems to be a fashion, they want to wear it too.
Right. Well, again, that's a person that is out of touch with reality.
I agree.
You know, the the best thing that any individual can do is number one, get to know themselves, and then find out what it is that they love to do. Once you find out what you love to do, make sure that you're good at it. Now, once you get good at it, then you go find someone that has made it by doing that which you love to do, and then pattern yourself after that.
Yep, I agree with that.
In other words, you're not setting unrealistic goals. Tony Robbins used to say that you set yourself up to fail. He said the people 9 times out of 10, the people that become millionaires, they don't be, they don't become millionaires overnight. They have one success after the other, and they just keep doing that over and over again. You know, they they play that note. They say that in music that you got do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. That's 7 notes, right?
Hmm.
After the 7 note, they start over again with do,
Yeah,
over and over and over again, and then they put together some combination of those. But now their ears has been attuned to what each of those notes are. Then they put them together in different arrangements.
that's true.
So the key, master what you love. What you love, somebody is getting wealthy doing it.
I agree with that. But at least when you master what you love, you don't feel that you're there actually working, but you something you're gonna be doing anyway, regardless.
Right. And nobody has to motivate you then.
Right. And the
Because
next I always think about is that whatever you choose to do, and hopefully it's something that you love, like you said, it should be something that you can see yourself doing after retirement.
right. And then look at the reality of it. I mean, if a person is 4 feet tall, you know, I suggest if you're a good basketball shooter, if you can dribble the ball good, you know, then you got to look and say, now, how tall am I? How tall are basketball players?
So,
Maybe I,
what
maybe,
what do
maybe,
they?
hold on, let me finish. Maybe I may not can be a good basketball player professionally, but maybe I can teach someone how to shoot. Maybe I can teach someone how to dribble, you know? I mean, in other words, you can take what you love, there's just not one way to make money with it. Is what I'm basically saying.
You're right. That four, that 4 feet tall may have some ups, man. They make a dunk that ball.
Huh?
They make a dunk that ball.
There ain't no 4 feet tall gonna do.
You say the 4 feet tall person dunking him. So it didn't happen that no 4 feet tall, right?
Yeah, you're stretching your reality a little ways.
Oh man, that's funny. You say he ain't a 4 feet tall dunking no ball. That's
And
it.
who knows? You may have that wonder somewhere around this world that can do it, though.
Man, they got some real bunks springs. Their leg gotta be made of the springs. Then
Oh, boy.
I love to see it now. Shoes. I would love to see it.
In other
That'd be
words,
amazing.
just make sure your dreams are within the realm of reality. And that's where most people fail at.
All right, so I mean, I think it's pretty good. We can wrap it up here, brother. Definitely appreciate with stuff that you being said. I really hope it could help others and get them, towards, like you say, your dreams is within your reality.
Yeah, I mean the thing is that a person can accomplish a lot in life, you know, if they just keep their eyes, you know, based in reality, and they'll be okay.
That's true.
And just know that if it's within the realm of reality of your particular situation, you can learn anything. There is nothing stopping anybody from learning. I've seen guys in wheelchairs are millionaires.
Oh yeah.
They went out and became millionaires in real estate. There are so many ways to make it. It's just that the average person is sitting around. They said, look, I got to become a millionaire as a basketball player. I got to become a millionaire as an actor, or whatever the case may be. You know, there are so many ways. There's a wide awake field out there. For people to decide what it is that they want to do in order to get where they want to go. You know, and it's just that simple.
Yeah, but most of the time they watch something or they see something, and that influences them to do it, even though that's, like you say, that may not be their reality.
Well, a person should give themselves time, a certain amount of time. Say, look, I'm gonna do this, and I've been doing this thing now, and I'm pretty damn good at doing it, and I've been doing this thing now for 10 years, and I haven't accomplished what I want to accomplish. It might be time to make a change. And you know what they say? They say what the definition of insanity is:
Same thing over and over, right?
doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result.
That is true. But brother, I'm definitely gonna, we're gonna wrap it up here.
All righty.
I think it's good more information for anyone to take it by the horn and run with it.
Yeah, now, that's basic stuff, that anybody can take it and utilize it. You know.
Right. I mean, I totally agree. It's basic stuff. I mean, we still got Justice TV 33. You know, when you could break down things a little more. Jesus TV 33. No, we definitely go more in depth on stuff, but we just wanted to give something for those up there, let's have something different for the air to hear.
Right.
I'm not sure if the sister's still there or not, but I don't see her.
I don't see. All I see is
Yeah, I don't see her thing.
She probably went and looked at the other show.
Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna sign off.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. Leave it there. I guess we could do like a little closing before we actually leave.
No, I'm good. I'm good. My brother Muhammad is back.
Oh! So the brother came back. He could. Brother Muhammad got some good timing.
I thought y'all said y'all was you were shutting down. I'm like, oh, I got it's at the end now.
Yeah. So we shut down. You go down.
Well, no, if we shutting down, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down as well.
Yeah,
Enjoy your girls, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you, beloved.
All right. Just us.
yes, sir.
Peace out, bro.
All right. Peace.